All right. No stranger to the Royal Rumble. Matter of fact, a special place in your heart, if I'm not mistaken. AJ Styles, welcome. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hey, so you excited? I mean, this is again 2016 Royal Rumble for you was a special moment, and now here we go. It's coming up in a couple of days, and what are you feeling right now? Do you feel the energy? Do you feel the adrenaline?
Listen, as we get closer to the hour, definitely the adrenaline will be pumping and the excitement will be there. But right now, I'm just trying to take it easy, get a game plan together, and see how I'm going to get the opportunity to be WWE champion.
I love that. Do you get nervous, or do you feed off the energy of the crowd once you hear everybody screaming and yelling and cheering?
Well, after 25 years, it's, I don't get as nervous as I used to be, and I like getting nervous. I like the butterflies, but I definitely 100%, as most of us do, feed off the crowd. With their energy, the more energy they have, the more energy we have.
All right, let's talk about the Fatal 4-Way match coming up. Roman Reigns, of course, Randy Orton, LA Knight, you. What are you getting us ready? What are you getting us fans ready for? What are we going to see?
Expect the unexpected, my friend. Listen, this is a Fatal 4-Way match, so anything can happen. Kind of no rules in this match. A lot of people don't think about that. Yeah, unfortunately, does that mean the bloodline could run down and screw up the whole thing? Of course it does. But now they've got Randy Orton, myself, and LA Knight to deal with, so that's not pleasant for anyone, especially for them. But like I said, anything can happen. And I'm expecting us to tear the house down, literally.
Take me back to the beginning. When did you know that you wanted to be a wrestler? Who inspired you? Who did you look up to? And who continues to be your role model?
Well, I wasn't one of those kids who thought I was going to grow up to be a pro wrestler. I was one of those kids who grew up wanting to be like Spud Webb and Barry Sanders. I want to be those guys. But as those things didn't pan out as I got older, it was, a couple friends come over to me saying, "Hey, we're going to go train to be wrestlers." I go, "Yeah, right. If you find a place, I'll go with it." They did. And it was when I took that first fall, that first bump, that, I realized I can do this. I want to do this. And nobody could tell me any different. I was obsessed and it's nothing that's changed.
Okay, fan question here. People were talking about they want to know what your favorite finish is. You've got the phenomenal forearm, of course, the calf crusher, the Styles Clash. Do you have a favorite?
I don't really have a favorite. The Styles Clash is kind of one of those moves I made up. So that has a special place in my heart. But I can't hit that on everybody. Some guys are just too tall or too big. Can't get them up for it. But I can hit the phenomenal forearm on everyone. And the calf crusher, I can put that on anyone. So they definitely have some places in the match where they should be and work out best for me. But yeah, not really a favorite one.
Do you have any friends that might be joining? And you don't have to tell me. You can do a poker face, but, maybe coming over to the WWE. Okada comes to mind, and you don't have to say anything, but you ready? I see the half grin.
He's one of my favorite guys. He's great, yeah. Right? I spent a lot of time in the ring with him. I think he's amazing. If he did come here, and then trust me, I don't know. That's not my business to know, so I don't bother with it. But if he did, that'd be a great moment for WWE, no doubt about it.
Amen. And that was not a fan question. That was me asking because I'm a fan. See, I just kind of squeezed it under that because just kind of slid that in. I was in London yesterday with a mutual friend of ours, John Cena. He's got his style coming out. And I told him I was talking to you. He's like, "Oh, cool, man." And I could see you. I can't see Cena. Joke. But I asked him if he's, and you can say poker face or whatever, looking down the road to WrestleMania coming up in Philly in April. And I said, "Hey, man, are we going to see you in April?" And he just says, and he winked at me. I want to know what your reaction to that might be.
Well, I hope that we do see John Cena at WrestleMania. And what would it be without him? I mean, he's an icon in WWE for sure. And I think he's a great guy. I spent a lot of time with him in the ring, had a lot of great moments with him. I think he's an amazing person. So I'd love to see him at WrestleMania for sure.
AJ, I love the perspective. I love what's coming up with you. What about movies and things like that for you? Would that something you want to do?
Nope.
Really?
Listen, when my time is up, I want to spend time with my kids. I want to watch baseball. I want to go to cheerleading competitions. I want to take my wife out to dinner. These are all these things that I don't get to do because I've sacrificed that time to make sure that we can have it when I retire, right? And give them everything that they need and some things that they want. So I don't want to spend time with anyone else. I want to spend time with my family.
Only on the Backstage Experience.